Hi everyone. So I have my May favorites for 2016 here for you today. There have been several things that I've just been really liking in the past couple of weeks, like really liking. So I felt inspired to do a video. I do also have some things that I've not been liking. Where are they? Yes. So I have a couple of those. I'll just get those out of the way first. This one is I Want to Love It. I do love it for a short period of time. It's the Sephora Formula X polish in Alchemy II. I had wanted to buy this for quite some time, but I didn't because Formula X polishes just don't wear very well on me. And it was on sale, half price, $7, so I did pick it up. And dang, does it not wear well on me. It's so frustrating because it's so pretty. I mean, probably one of my favorite polishes ever. So pretty. But I chip in like half a day. And that's just my experience with all the Formula X polishes. I'm able to keep other nail polish on my fingernails for longer, but those Formula X polishes just always chip within at least a day. I don't even know if I've gotten 2 days out of any of their polishes, except for maybe the sheer strength one, which is what I have on today. And I do feel like it does kind of keep my nails feeling a little stronger. My issue is with my nails is that when I wear nail polish regularly, they peel. If I don't wear nail polish, they never peel. And yeah. So another thing that's not been, it's the same kind of thing. It's good and bad. So this is the Wet n Wild Max Fanatic Cat Eye Mascara. I really like how this applies. It gets a lot of product on. The brush is kind of wonky, but I've gotten used to it and I really like it now. It's kind of wet, but it continues to be wet. And I also like how it kind of closes in that little click style. So it always closes the right way. I just appreciate mascaras that close like that because then you know that it's closed. So I like the way this looks, how it applies quickly, gets a lot of product on my lashes at once. I enjoy that, but it never really sets. So if you touch your lashes with any sort of pressure, so if you touch your lashes or like rub your eye or something, it will come off. That's really weird and a problem. So I never wear it on my bottom lashes just because of that. What I've been doing instead is wearing the CoverGirl Clump Crusher in water resistant. I didn't have transfer issues. I generally don't have transfer issues at all. But this, I've just been trying it out. So I've been wearing it on the lower lashes. I like the brush for lower lashes. It's easier for me to get stuff on my lashes without making a mess. And did I have one more? Oh yes. This was also disappointing. The Milani Moisture Lock Raspberry Oil Infused Lip Treatment. I don't know. As far as like moisturizing, I have problem lips. So I didn't find it super fabulous for moisturization. The scent was kind of overly plasticky fake. But the major problem was the the little stopper broke off into the cap. So this is like broken plastic. So there's no stopper anymore. There's no way to close it. Totally busted. And on the really weird coincidence, he asked if I wanted a receipt at CVS and I said no. I'm not gonna return this. All right, so that's it. On my lips right now, they're really stained because I was swatching some of the things I'm just gonna mention quickly. And so I globbed on a bunch of this, which is a favorite. It's the Bite Agave Lip Mask in Champagne, I think. I think it's Champagne. I don't see where it says anywhere. It's kind of it's a very pinky peachish base, but it has some kind of a gold sheen. And I figured out that I like it more when I like really glop it on, which I put kind of like a medium layer on. And it has a lot of lanolin, which is good for my lips. The only thing I don't like is that when I do wear a lot, it makes them feel a little numb. Don't enjoy that sensation all that much, but I actually had the original one and returned it and just went to use my Lansana HPA, just 100% pharmaceutical grade lanolin. I use that instead, but I did pick this up quite a while ago. I wanted to give it another try in a colored version to see if I liked it better, and I have been liking it. It has a little bit of a sweet taste, which is kind of nice when you I don't like licking my lips when there's anything on them, but if I accidentally do, I don't mind when there's a little bit of a sweet taste, and it kind of softens on my lip flakes and helps them come off easily. And yeah, so I've just been liking that for really glopping it on. It has kind of a nice color and it stays on my lips quite a while. It's a little tacky without being like super sticky and whatnot. So I'm gonna take this off and actually put an actual lipstick on. Yeah, I'll get some of that stain off. You can see from, yeah. Because when I buy new lipsticks, clearly I must put them all on my face all at the same time. So, I've been really enjoying these Loaded Bold Maybelline lipsticks. So I bought 2 originally, and then I bought 2 more because I was wearing the 2 that I bought all the time. So these are really interesting colors, a little bit more edgy colors, and yeah, the texture feels very high-end, like very fancy. I was comparing the 2 that I've recently purchased to some of the other lipsticks I have, just to make sure I wasn't buying basically the exact same color. And the way these swatched was just, they went down with so much more pigment so smoothly compared to things that I had that were kind of similar colors. Really quite lovely. So the first 2 I picked up were Nude Thrill, which I called Nude Fling like 4 times, and Gone Greige. So these 2. So this is a very kind of difficult colors to wear, the Gone Greige on me. I still wear it and still like it, but it's kind of like a taupe. I kind of wonder if this is similar to MAC Stone. I'm not sure. And the 2 I picked up, and these are more matte finish, very silicone heavy base. And the one I picked up today, or the 2 I picked up today, was Mauve. What's it called? No, where is it? Yeah, Mauve and Fiery Fuchsia. So I was curious if this Fiery Fuchsia was similar to my Mesmerizing Magenta, which has been kind of my favorite bold lipstick, and that's from the Maybelline Creamy Matte. It is very similar. If you had one, you may not want the other. This has a little bit more, it has that kind of very little hint of a blue pearl. On the lips they do look a little different, but probably most people would not care. I think the formula of the Loaded Bolds is nicer though. It goes on easier, better pigment, but it is less matte. It's a little bit more of a cream finish. But I do feel like it goes on a lot easier. So I'm gonna put something on my face here. I'm gonna do the Mauve first, and then part of what is my favorite about these things is coming up. Let's see if I can do this side. I need a mirror. This is too dark to do without a mirror. I can't think of any other lipstick I have that is this pigmented and applies this nicely. I mean, it's just so creamy. So there's that. It's pretty dark on me, so that's Mauve It. And what I'm gonna do is add in some of the Nude Thrill. I am gonna blot this first though, just because I feel like it's a little much. That blots down nicely. So what I really like about this one is that it mixes with other lipstick really nicely. Where is my mirror? Where is my mirror? So Nude Thrill is a little hard to wear by itself, I would say. But if you want to lighten your lipsticks, I feel like the formula of this one is really nice. If the undertone, you know, works for you. It just mixes so well. It's like super silicone-y, but it doesn't slide around. I don't know. I found it mixes well with the other things from this collection. It mixes well with other lipsticks, and it brings it down to a little bit more of a matte finish. Because I have like Bare It All or Bare All, something like that from Maybelline, and it's a very, very pale shade, but because it's kind of shiny, a little bit too slippy, it just doesn't, it's not pigmented enough, and it makes other things a little bit too shiny. I don't know. It's just not as good for lightening lipsticks as I was hoping, and I feel like this Nude Thrill really is a nice option. Focus. Two things, in my mind, are kind of similar. Very different price points. This is the NYC Lovatics by whatever her name is, Demi Lovato, is that right? Lip and cheek tint, and I got this in Cheeky Berry. I've been wearing this a lot as a lip stain. I've always been interested in the Benefit Benetint. I have the other ones. I have a little mini of the Cha Cha tint. There it is, kind of just bare. And a, I think Posy tint I have full size. But I don't, Benetint I think has a rose scent, and I don't love rose scented stuff, especially on my lips. And what I have been using this for is actually lips more often. I don't even know if I've worn it on my cheeks, but I really like it. Really pretty, easy to wear. It doesn't stain too much. It's just easy. And the other thing I've been really liking is the Lipstick Queen Frog Prince cream blush. It's a really easy to use formula. It immediately comes off pink. It doesn't, and it's more of a rose color, I would say. It doesn't like change colors on your face like the lipstick or the lip gloss might. I put this in an awkward spot, of course. So there is the Frog Prince, and it's just really easy, and I have it on my cheeks today. It's very easy to apply. You don't need a brush. It's not sticky. It kind of slides, but it's not like, it doesn't go down to like a powder finish. It's just really easy to use. I really like the formula. Oh, another drugstore lipstick that I wanted to mention. I picked this up when I was at Ulta, I think because it was on sale or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe I was in the mood. I wanted a cool pink lipstick because Lisa Eldridge's pink lipstick video kind of got me in the mood and made me realize I went and like swatched a ton of stuff in my collection, and I just didn't really have any cool pinks. And I think I might change my lipstick now because I feel like this color is not happening with my face. So I picked up this Revlon lipstick, and it is a matte, and it's called Pink Pout. There it is right there. Really nice texture, easy to wear. It's not super drying. It's very similar, I would say, to kind of the more modern matte formulas. Very nice. Oh, and I guess this is just a video about drugstore lipsticks. Another one that I've been enjoying, and the formula in general I've been appreciating more lately, is the Milani Mats. And this is the shade in Naked, which is a little bit dark for me, but bust out that Nude Thrill, lighten it up a bit, and then it's kind of a perfect color for me. So there it is. Really been liking this. This formula is really nice. I like it quite a lot. Okay. Something I've been appreciating a lot more, kind of rediscovered, is my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors, the liquids in Pearl. I had kind of put this to the side and felt like it just wasn't really working. It was doing weird things to my foundation. It was not pigmented enough, but I did that highlighter tag video and it kind of rekindled my love for Pearl. So I have that on my cheeks today, a little bit on the bridge of my nose, a little bit used to be on the Cupid's bow area. Really like this again. And I've also really been appreciating the Moonstone liquid, and I like the kind of just like reflectiveness that's not coming from shimmer that you get just from these liquids. I don't find the same kind of effect from any of the cream highlights I have. It's just, it's so reflective, but not metallic. Really pretty. All right, I'm almost done here. Last thing, and if you follow me on Instagram, I think a lot of these are not going to be a big surprise because I have been wearing them a lot. And this is the MAC Nordstrom Finest, I believe. Though I believe this is available on MAC's website as something else now, like on maccosmetics.com. They've lowered the prices on these palettes, so now they're, I think, $65 where they used to be $80 before, I believe. And I had gotten this when they were on sale. Like, they were reduced as a sale, I believe, to $65, and then maybe a month or two later, then they became permanently the lower price, which I think is great. They also, their singles in the pan form are now only like $5, I think. I feel like they're kind of coming around to where the pricing should be based on the quality of their shadows. So they're priced similarly to Makeup Geek shadows now, which is interesting. So I had kind of a revelation that like yellow toned browns and like mustards and that kind of thing and greens actually work on my skin tone really well. There aren't any like straight up mustards in this palette, but I've been kind of using Goldmine to add a little bit of extra yellow to things like, what is this? Cork. Kind of enhance that yellow tone. Also felt has been a lot, really just been loving that. I've been really into the greens, the olive tones. So this has a little tiny bit of sheen. It's just so pretty. And actually green smoke I've been wearing a lot too. And even though it's a luster, I believe, which is kind of a funny formula, I've been liking it a lot. I feel like it's the shimmer is actually translating really well and holding on really well. Yeah, so I've been really, really liking this palette. So I will leave the where you can get this palette if you are interested from MAC, because I do believe they are selling it now, but it's called something else. So I think that's it for my May 2016 favorites. Let me know if you've tried any of these out and how they worked for you. I always love hearing that in the comments. And also if you had any favorites past month or past couple weeks, I would love to hear from you. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you soon. Maybe I should fix that eyebrow. Sweaty eyebrow problems.